Today we are showing you how to make chai spiced CBD bites. I'm so excited about this recipe. We asked you a couple months ago. I tried a CBD infused cocktail and took a poll, would you like some recipes using CBD? And Pegs found this one wonderful CBD oil.
Yeah, no, this is great. This is from Colorado. Actually, Dad uses this. I mean, there are so many, like literally 8 proven benefits that
it's anti-inflammatory. It helps
with
reduce
pain,
stress.
It helps with depression,
nausea. I mean, there's so many benefits. Really wonderful natural remedy that is non-psychoactive. This does not get you high. You will not feel loopy.
Maybe a little fun. No, you don't. You don't feel anything.
Just a better version of you. So this recipe is great. Pegs loves hiking. These are great to take with you. It's a great end of the day snack, little treat.
I know that you don't have any guilt. It's actually brain. I mean, all this stuff is so good for our brain and our heart, everything. And then everything that you've gotten in here, Megan, you can change it up to your liking.
Totally. So if you don't have certain nuts that we're talking about, switch it up with your favorite nut. And if you don't have nuts, or you're allergic to nuts, swap it with seeds.
Perfect.
So we're gonna get started with 10 pitted dates. I know it sounds funny, but we use these big medjool dates, and 10 is the perfect, I would say it's like an overflowing cup.
Because this helps with sweets, May.
It's a low glycemic sugar.
It's a whole food sugar.
This recipe makes about 16 bites. So you're getting around 3/4 of a date. Like, you're not even getting a full date in this, which is amazing. Yeah. So start by blending up your dates first. I like leaving mine outside the day before. I'm gonna use that again.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes, because we're gonna make the date paste and then put it back out and then do the nuts. And this just ensures that it's nice. And if you like it a little bit chunkier, like, you can do the dates and nuts and everything.
Blend it so much.
But okay, this is what you're looking for. You want it to get all...
Oh, like in a ball?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of in a ball. It's kind of hard. Yeah, there
so you can kind of see it's all stuck together. The Escalate, it like forms together into like one doughy piece. And so this is what I'm now going to take out.
Oh, it looks like a dough ball, you guys. This is exactly what it does.
It's like the stickiest dough.
I know.
So
are you going to put nuts in there next?
Yes.
So the nuts, whatever you don't get, it's going to kind of pull it all together, what you don't
and
get.
it might stick a little bit together in
the process of blending it all up.
Yeah, but so you want to do this so it's nice and pasty.
And then, oh wait, Meg, before you say that, so at our farmer's market, they actually sell date paste. So if you don't want to skip that step, buy date paste.
And I would say it blends down to about 1/2 cup.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah, so now we have a cup of hazelnuts and then a cup of pecans. And I did this because these are Peg's favorite nuts.
But the other nut that's really great for brain is obviously walnuts. You can add Brazil nuts.
So you just want one Brazil nut a day. It's really...
Yeah, that's all you need for your folate.
Amazing. So it's kind of like flour, but a little bit... Oops, lost the dot. It's a little bit chunkier. It's not all the way like the flour. So...
Oh, yeah.
It smells so good. And then what we're gonna do is actually add 1/2 cup of a nut meal, whatever your preference is. I'm using hazelnut because I'm sticking with it, and see how it's a lot finer than what we just ground up.
So we also have made like almond meal, so you could use almond meal in it. There's also paleo flours. If you have a paleo flour.
Well, and like the thing is like you can use coconut or
coconut flour,
whatever. I just wanted to keep the flavor like very consistent, and so we have hazelnuts in here, and so I was just gonna add some of the flowers, and the flour is just helping again it all bind together. Okay. Then we have our spice mix. This is the chai spice mix. So we have a teaspoon of cinnamon, we have cardamom, pepper, salt, and then a whole clove. So not ground, but one whole clove. And we're just putting all of this in here.
And I have to tell you, when I took a bite of it, I was like, ooh, what is that? And it's the whole clove.
It is so tasty.
It really does add a great
spice,
flavor.
but not like spicy. It's just flavor. And then what this is one full thumb of ginger, fresh ginger, peeled and then cubed up, and we're gonna put that in here.
Wow, there's so many amazing things for our body in this, Megan. I mean, ginger's so good for so many things, for anti-inflammatory and digestion. I mean,
it smells so good. Now we're gonna add the date paste back in.
Okay.
And all of the liquids, which isn't that much liquid stuff. We're just gonna do a heaping teaspoon of vanilla.
I love vanilla.
So I did the measurements. You have to read what your serving of the CBD oil is. This serving, it says about 2 to 4, or it says 4 pumps is the serving size. I typically only do 1 to 2. So I did, each bite gets about 2 pumps. So math, that's 36 pumps of the CBD oil.
That's how much you put in there?
Yeah.
All right.
And so if you don't want to put as much, just melt some coconut oil and then have some reserve so you can put it in to make sure it's nice and liquidy. Get all the CBD in here. And then also
so
you
is
can
that coconut oil, Megan, or is that just the CBD?
This is the CBD oil. So if you don't want to, if you want to make these CBD lists, just use about a tablespoon or 2 of melted coconut oil, and that helps kind of bind it all together.
Which hopefully you got it too.
Yes. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of, this is about a tablespoon of almond milk to help bind it all in together. It's actually not almond milk, it's pecan milk, because Pegs loves her pecan.
Oh my God, milk, pecan milk.
Yes,
That's
okay,
so
now we're gonna blend it all up for the last time, and
this is such a quick treat, Meg.
yeah, it's so good, and it makes so many, it's just
awesome.
the best. And you might have to stop and scrape down the sides. It's just kind of
what you gotta do.
The nature of making bites like this and using the date paste. I'm gonna break it up a bit. Okay,
all right.
This is looking nice and mixed. I got it. I'm not gonna spill it this time. Perfect. So this is looking good. See how it's like kind of, it's all formed together along the edges. I will say the ginger, because you're using fresh ginger, it's not grated or the powder, which you also could use. It might look, it resembles like little pieces of hair.
Because
it's kind of like
so I know what you can do. So if you again don't have a food processor, you can use a microplane or a grater and just grate the ginger fresh.
Yeah.
To eliminate that, like.
But I don't. Honestly, do you taste it in the bites?
I think everything just tastes like really delicious.
Amazing.
Here, I'm gonna taste it right now and let you know.
Yes.
So
good.
Wow. This is amazing.
So what I do is I take a tablespooner and I just form it into a ball. Now I'm gonna give it to you, and then what you're gonna do is I took a cup of, or half a cup of coconut flakes, took all this out, processed it up, and then mixed it with some cinnamon. And then that's what I'm coating these in.
Is that why this smells cinnamony? Ooh, I like that. That's
so
cool.
again, this will make 18 amazing little bite-size. They're like energy.
So can I show them the finished ones?
Yes. And you don't have to coat them. You can leave them totally as is, just like this. I will say pop them into the fridge for 30 minutes or so to get them nice and bound together. Otherwise, it's just kind of like raw
Well, when
dough.
I first tasted it though, it kind of tasted like a donut hole.
Yeah.
But it's so delicious, and I'd get creative. You guys can, you know, if you don't want coconut, you like cacao.
Oh my goodness, totally.
You know.
Do more cinnamon if you love that. So for this full recipe, you can go to currygirlskitchen.com, and if you don't follow us, keep up with what we're doing on the daily on Instagram at Curry Girls Kitchen and on Facebook. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, where every Wednesday we are putting new recipes just like this into your mailbox. And let us know what you think about the CBD bites. If you try them, how they came out for you, or if you'd like more recipes using CBD.
Say that.
Yeah. So enjoy.